UConn versus Illinois. Illinois is favored by 2.5 points against the Huskies. You and I have much appreciation for Dan Hurley. Where are you going? Who are you picking to win this game?
UConn, I'm picking against the Illinois Euro Fighting Illini. It's a deep squad. I understand it. They're big, mature, strong, professional, basically, with all of their foreign players that they have. But UConn and Dan Hurley make me scared of them. They are a team that I just won't bet against. I won't pick against them. 2.5. If I'm picking this, he just covers in March. He's a guy that goes and wins huge games. Now, we're pulling in miracle factor, Joe. Miracle. We witnessed it. What a shot against Duke. Terrific shot by Mullen. Game-winning miracle shot. Maybe it's a miracle run. I called UConn deflated. They pull a miracle out of their backside, to put it politely. Why can't they do that against Illinois? Why wouldn't they be able to? Is there a team that could get more fired up for a game? Brett Underwood's a great coach. Very good. Very solid. Good coach. Positive about his program. Yells like a behemoth on the floor. A great coach. He's not Hurley, though. He's not Hurley March energy, and that's something I'm starting to believe in. I'm starting to believe that this guy is a boogeyman. A guy that just does not stop and doesn't care, that will headbutt a ref after a game, not get teed up, and then go and advance to the next round. And probably he's going to do something more flagrant or flamboyant than that on the sideline. Like, you can expect to bingo check box Dan Hurley crash out at some point in this game. His players respond to it. They do. I'm a believer. I have completely been swept up. Maybe I'm UConn Supermark 101. I don't care. I'm going UConn. I can't
believe that you're willing to support and back an ex-girlfriend of ours, him having been the Rhody Rams head coach.
I had good times with that ex-girlfriend. We did. We both did. We saw some cool games.
You never root for the ex-girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You never root for the
ex-girlfriend at a basketball court she let us play on. Ex-girlfriend would give a high five. High five, big man, in the hallway.
Would he really let...
Dude, we would run...
I thought that they were, like, weird about letting people on the court.
We would be running shirts versus skins before men's basketball practice, and then it's like, hey, one of the players would come up, hey, we got practice in like 10 minutes. You guys wrap it up. We would. And then we'd all be walking off sweaty as hell, which we weren't supposed to be doing because I think it was still in season or training. And we walk it out, see Hurley walking in. Hey, fellas, hey, get a sweat in? Nice. He was cool. He was cool about all of that stuff. And then he'd start mother effing his team. I mean, he would get those guys on the line as soon as we were out.
I understand that, but I personally think that we have to recognize, as much as there's all this vibe evidence to support why UConn could win because they did something incredibly improbable, you really shouldn't count out Dan Hurley, especially in these types of settings. Underwood has not had the same level of success. I think that Hurley, no matter what the score is from an in-game perspective, is probably going to find a way to pull something out just to keep his team alive. First and foremost, I think that the size that Illinois presents is going to be a challenge for UConn. They're the biggest team by a large margin of the remaining teams in the entire March Madness field. They've got some serious size. It is a simple concept in football and in basketball at the college level. You got big-ass dudes, you win freaking games.
Yeah.
The other thing here, Nick Bateman posted this, a screenshot of something from r/college basketball from Reddit Degenerate 96.
Okay, good
source. Do you think there's 96 other Reddit degenerates?
Yes.
This is the post. The team that eliminates Duke is cursed. Every year dating back to 2018, the team that beats Duke in the NCAA Tournament goes on to lose the very next game. 2018, Kansas beat Duke in the Elite Eight, lost to Nova in the Final Four. 2019, Michigan State beats Duke in the Elite Eight, loses to Texas Tech in the Final Four. 2020, COVID won that year. 2021, Duke was not in the tournament. 2022, North Carolina over Duke in the Final Four, lost to Kansas in the championship game. Tennessee beat Duke in 2023, then lost to FAU. 2024, NC State beat Duke, lost to Purdue in the Final Four. 2025, Houston over Duke, and then lost to Florida in the title game. So there is quite literally there is mounting evidence that if you beat Duke, that is your Super Bowl.
It's a pattern and a trend. I'm not putting that in front of a judge.
What are patterns and trends?
I'm not saying it's evidence. I'm a sucker for a pattern or a trend. I love the patterns.
Definition of evidence.
It touches on the right parts of my brain if I get
evidence is any material, testimony, or documents or physical objects offered in legal or investigative proceedings to prove or disprove alleged facts. So I would argue that those are. It's material.
But it cannot technically, Your Honor, it technically cannot be a fact if said occurrence has not happened yet.
Who are you talking to?
Our honor, the judge.
Is there another person?
Conan is who I'm talking to, our judge. Yes.
Conan?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
It was Conan, yes.
I didn't think we called him Conan.
Yes, we did because of traffic cone bit infringement. Had to keep it less hacky. I had to invent it. Dude, the firestorm I got for when that cone was brought on.
Who gives a shit?
I'm with you. I'm just trying to avoid it.
He was a good host for that one show, and he contributed.
That's a good pattern, Joe.